Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning. This is SilkRoad Madness. We have 76 subscribers this last week. That's a little bit more every week. Server shoutouts, Alps, and Neptune. Viewer comments. Follow you one. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Gave a shout out in a screeny that I played before the show tonight. And he gave a shout out while he was power leveling in what I call the Sea of Despair. It's out toward the Job Temple, and there's nothing but the fish around them. You can see one in the picture is laying on the ground, and his char is Hey Baby on Neptune, and the guild is High Crit. Shout out to High Crit, Neptune. Awesome that y'all are watching. I hope this gets a lot more from your server. Pretty cool. Wintour has epic videos. His videos are epically done. He's been with this show since the beginning, since the very first SilkRoad Madness video. He has just now subbed us. Thank you, Wintour. I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. I hope that you subbing me gets the show a lot more viewers on your side. And he's from Poland, and my guild master, like I told you, is Polish descent. It's cool. It's awesome. Flat Eric 71, thanks for hooking a brother up. I'm learning how to use Sony Vegas 7, and Fraps is working really good. I really appreciate the hookup there. That's awesome. Really awesome. And Flat Eric 71 has been nominated. I have asked him if he would do an intro to the show. That would be awesome, because he has helped out and got me utensils for a better show. It's different. It's not too many people I ask to do that, because I've been trying to do some new intros and exits, you know, with music and some effects. I kind of like the last show's effects, and I don't want to stick with the same one. I don't want to bore everybody. We had a shout out for Alps. We were in the last God's battle. Cindyina. Awesome GM. Last week I gave you shout outs. I also gave you screeny shots in the beginning of the video for the God's event. That was fun. This week she decides to take us on a teleport trip. We're going to teleport here and there, and she stayed invisible, which was cool because I cannot detect her invisible with my fire detect level 10. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Not too many GMs on Silk Road has presented themselves to me and actually talked to me in chat. That was awesome. She was going to see the videos, so I hope she's watching now. I apologize for getting the video out late. I got hit by life. I had some more errands and stuff to run. Couldn't get around to making the video Friday. I'd like to give a shout out to my little brother. I subbed his channel. Look at my subscription, and it'll be RPG videos. That's my little brother. Appreciate him being patient. I hope that he's not too angry at me. I'm still going to give him a shout out because he's my little brother and I love him. I was going to talk about the item mall today. I'm going to talk to you for a real quick second. The first thing in using the item mall. The item mall has things that enhance and help you play the game, and they give you buffs that are well worth getting, like it for a fort ward. I mean, or jobbing. That would be the only time that you should use those buffs, because any other time would be wasted them. You don't need them say in an 8-man power level, because they're already going to buff you. They'll just ask you to take them off because the cleric or the bard or the warrior buffs are a lot better than the silk buff, and they are. And you should listen to your 8-man party leader when they say take your buff off, because then you're going to get a better buff. And that's true, because they leave them on there, and you use less pots. I go out with 200 HP and 200 MP, and I stay out for a long time when I'm in an 8-man party. It gives me more room in my inventory to pick up the letters happy, where I get Berserker refill scrolls, and I get flags, and I get Malicious Devil skill refillers. They're 7 days in this happy event. And yes, that is an awesome event. There is another one that's right now that's underway until March 25th. The God's Blessing event, where if you stay online, you eventually get a God blessing, and the longer you stay online, the better the blessing. I just read about that today. Be sure and buy silk. You have to go to the main page, or you can go on Item Mall. Be sure you check the right box down here on the bottom. First one on this box right here. You switch out of the web and go into the Item Mall. Then you press down here on you'll see premium silk, or it'll say you're already in premium silk, because all the items have little green glowers around it. That means you can give them away, or trade them, or drop them, or lose them, or sell them, and you can gift them. Down here it says Silk Mall. You want to press that if you bought it off the home page, and you bought it under silk. You buy premium silk, that first page is where you buy where the mall you buy your stuff in. Now you can switch, and you can buy different silk. The cost of it, I think, it's the same. The area that you get it from is different. You can choose to either buy premium silk or regular silk. I buy regular silk because if I buy something and I get killed or something before I can use it, I won't drop it. The green you can drop because it's not account bound. I do buy reverse return scrolls. That's the best thing. That's for unique hunting. Whenever unique spawns, you can go anywhere. There's 1 or 2 places really close. Say Tiger Girl has 3 places you can go to. One being right where she spawns inside the bandit den, and then you can go to other places. Yurichi only has 2 good spots, but he spawns like 50 different places. Izzy has got 3 good spots that they bring you to where you can spawn to an easy kill, but he's got several places he goes, and those other places are nowhere near the reverse return. It's good to have a reverse return. I guess if you do the math, so many times Izzy's here, Izzy's here, Izzy's here at this time, Izzy's here at this time. You write down all the times that Izzy spawned, and Izzy is at this one place, then you do the math, and I guess you can calculate where the next spot's going to be. I don't know. And Captain Ivy's got 1, 2. They all have about 2 good spots on the reverse return. That's the popular, very popular Magic Pop. Magic Pop is 10 silk, and you take a chance on getting a Nova weapon or a Sun weapon if you are below 11th degree. Real popular with everybody. The ones who buy 2,000 silk a month is the ones that usually get what they want in pop. Generally. Yeah. Well, with that being said about Item Mall, be sure to never open Item Mall while you're grinding. Monsters can kill you while you're shopping. That's pretty sad. Monsters killed me while I was shopping. I will probably do less shopping. Yeah. Well, just be sure then, if you got to have something out there and you don't want to scroll it down, walk over to where your noobs are being power level, standing by the rock or the tree or the place where they're not going to get hit, and more than likely you can open up item mall there and you'll be okay. But it stops the T, what I call the T bar. You hit letter T, and that's your auto pots, euros. Whether or not you check that potion delay there on the bottom, whether or not you check that, I uncheck it. I want my potions to work as quick as possible. And euros have a 15-second delay on all that. That's a lot of the reason why some people don't pick euros, is because they die a lot. That's because their potions work slower, which I think, to me, is crap. I mean, why should a Euro have a slower pot rating than a Chinese? I don't know. It's the way they made it. Answer that, Joy Max. Answer that, Cindina. Here, on your pot delay, uncheck it. Doesn't need it. Confirm. And this is where you put all your, I put my pots on F4. 8, 9, and 0. That's where I put mine. It's out of the way. That's where I put all my scrolls of fort, alchemy, stall. That's where I put all my little action emblems there, so I can teleport to wherever I do alchemy on the 4th bar. The 1st bar is my attack skills. The F1, F2 is my buffs. That's just the way I got it set up. It's pretty easy to get to the 3 I need, pretty much. But your T-bar, is what I call it, is your auto pots. When you're in item mall, it stops that. So it does an auto pot, which is not cool. But I guess that keeps you from being able to get an item mall right in the middle of battle. I don't know. So I was surfing looking for information on other SROs, and I found KSRO is at Legend 11. Nice. But I couldn't find any trailers on it. I seen an intro to it, kind of looked like the intro to Alexandria, and then I'd look on there and then it'd be the wrong numbers, Roman numbers. But what I did find out is that everything is different. When you log in, you choose Thief or Hunter right when you log in, and you can be either or. So I wonder if all our stats are going to change and we got to start all over. So I'm already a level 5 expert thief. So when the Legend 11 comes out, yay, am I going to lose my status? Am I going to lose my percentages and stuff? I don't think that's right. If I choose to be thief all the time and not stay thief, I better keep my stats. That's going to really make me mad. I spent a lot of gold buying silk transits to get my level. That would really burn me. Yeah. But if you're going to do that, bring out the devil suits. And I'm going to tell that in every video until I get devil suits on Phoenix. Alright. This edition was shorter, slower. It was different. Had some technical issues last time. Battery went dead. Had to charge it. Yay. So tune in next week. I hope it's going to be a different show. As far as looks, I hope to get Sony Vegas running. I hope to get Fraps working. A lot of you wanting to see me thief. I'm going to go thiefing in Fraps. We'll see what comes up this next week. I'll try to get the video out on when it's supposed to be out instead of Sunday night. Peace. This has been Sprite. You're not. And this has been SilkRoad Madness. See you next week.